Matthew 6:6 said that just go to your secret place, pray to the Father in secret, and who sees that you're doing in secret will reward you. Well, this probably can be thinking as many people like this is a really good thing to do, or well, I don't care, I'm a Christian, I don't need another reward that salvation. And I've been experiencing and I've been learning to having that quiet time with God and having that time and spending time with Him in secret. I've been experiencing many great things in my life. I like to just wake up early in the morning and I like to spend time with God. It's the time that I can just have the opportunity to be alone in my house, and I wake up fresh, and I like to spend that time with God. Not always I can do it. I know that we have busy life and it's many times that we're doing other things, but I tried as hard as that I have that time. For me, that's one way to experience the greatness of God. I've been growing in a relationship with Him, and that have bringing many fruits to my life. Many people like to go into have worship, and many people like to go and have prayers with people, and many times people like to just be in big events because we want to experience in these days a big revival. We want to just see all the revival happen and Christian concerts and all that. And most of the time people would like to pray a lot in these settings. They want to feel the experience, they want to just hear a word, they want to just... And I'm actually the opposite. I'm not saying that those things are wrong or bad. I'm saying that the time that you spend in the quiet, that the time that you spend talking with God in the secret is more joyful for my life. We're not going deep in our prayers when we're with many people because we feel ashamed of what we're doing. But when we're praying in a hiding place, we can really pour out our heart and say, okay, God, this is what is going on in my life. Even He knows it before us. Even He already knows what is going on in our lives. It's nice to have that time that we can just be direct to Him and say, this is what is going on, because we don't want people to know our mistakes or when we're doing something wrong. Well, God doesn't ask us to do that. God asks us to go with Him because He's just, because He's loving, because He understands us. Many times we cannot pray prayers when people is around us and don't understand us. I remember settings of 2 or 3 people praying for each other. Those are great. The Bible said that when 2 or 3 people are gathered in my name, I am there. So I know that God will hear those prayers. But also I know that when I'm going in my quiet place, happens something magical. But having a relationship with Him, that's the most important part. So for my life, in my life, I have experienced the blessing of having this time with the Lord. And I know that many people can say, well, I'm better at night, I'm better at 2 or 3 in the morning. It doesn't matter at what time you have time for being in your secret place. But what matters is that you take that time, because the only way that we're having a better life is if we can spend time with our Father, with our Creator. So blessings and bye-bye.